Hello and welcome to Simple Tools Law Study, Man and Person. If you do not know what the difference is between man and person, then I hope that you find this informative. You can verify all that I say here by looking at Bouvier's Law Dictionary, 6th edition. It is available online at constitution.org/bouv/bouvier.htm. It is old, but it is accurate, yes, even today. To fully comprehend the information that I share here, you must also know what the law is. This is because what laws apply to you depend wholly upon your status. Once you know how to change your status, you know how to change the types of law which apply to you. This is how you become free. You certainly will not learn this in a public school. If you look at Bouvier's, you will find the first definition of person consists of the following. This word is applied to men, women, and children who are called natural persons. In law, man and person are not exactly synonymous. This means they are not the same. Any human being is a man, whether he be a member of society or not, whatever may be the rank he holds, whatever may be his age, sex, skin color, etc., etc. A person is a man considered to the rank he holds in society, with all the rights which the place he holds entitles him and the duties which it imposes. When you enter a society as a man, you get a person within that society. A human being, completely alone, is a man. It is only once one enters society with other people that one takes on one or more persons. A society, as per Bouvier's, is a number of persons united together by mutual consent. In order to deliberate, determine, and act jointly for some common purpose. Consent is the most important part of that. Societies can be incorporated and known to law, or unincorporated, which the law does not generally take notice of. Civil society is usually understood as a state, nation, or a body politic. So what is a body politic? When applied to government, it's the state. To persons composing the body politic, it's called the nation or the people. Individually, the people are considered citizens by their political rights, or subjects when submitted to the laws of the state. To corporations, the members of such are considered to be artificial persons. As you just saw, you are a man. In law, you are a person according to the rank you hold within a society. A society, as a matter of law, is a number of persons united together by mutual consent. If you consent to be part of a particular society, then you have a person within that society. You can have multiple persons, or none. A person is a fiction. If you think you are a person, it is only because you have been taught to believe that. You are not a person. You can have one or more persons. A person is an idea, a legal artifice to help define rights, duties, responsibilities, and privileges for a man within a society. If you look into law, you may have heard that there are natural persons and artificial persons. As noticed in the first definition, men and women and children are considered natural persons in law, provided, of course, that they consent to be part of a society. The second definition notes that a person is used to denote a corporation, which is an artificial person, or members of a corporation, which are also artificial persons. Depending on the society you consent to join, you may have a variety of different ranks. Societies can have ranks according to sex, being free or a slave, being a citizen or alien, being legitimate or a bastard by birth, being a parent or child, a husband or wife, a guardian or ward, or a master and servant. It's worth noting that a slave is one who is in the power of a master to whom he belongs, sometimes ranked not with persons, but things. Another important thing concerning persons is residence, or being a resident. In international law, a resident is a minister or diplomat. Related to persons, it's a person coming into a place with the intention to establish his domicile or permanent residence. This is important. You've probably signed various forms claiming to be a resident of X. Now, a domicile is slightly different. For a man, it is where you live. You cannot be without a domicile. For a person, it is the place where you have a fixed dwelling. There are three types of domicile. Domicile of origin, where your parents were. domicile by operation of law, that forced upon someone by a state, and domicile of choice. For those which are by operation of law, apply to those under the control of another and those whom the estate fixes a domicile, typically prisoners, officers, or wards of someone else. You, the living, breathing child of the race of man, are free to choose your society. Society is an idea. It is not physical. It has no place. You can be a resident of China living in England. You can also be a resident of nowhere, having only a domicile, but no residence. If this isn't making sense, either I'm not explaining it particularly well, or you're missing another piece of the puzzle. You need to comprehend what the law is, and what kinds of societies we are tricked into volunteering for. Once you know what kinds of law there are, what a person is, what kind of society you are claiming to be part of, and the difference between registration and recording, you are able to be as free as you want to be. Hopefully, you find this slightly helpful.